Hey guys, my name is Exeter, and today I'd like to talk about Battlefield. Now, Battlefield isn't really something I cover a lot on this channel. If you actually watch my videos, I have only posted like a handful of Battlefield content, and most of that isn't even commentaries. It's just like little things I put together while playing the game. And the reason for that is because Battlefield isn't a bad game. Now, sadly, I haven't really gotten to play that much of Battlefield 3, and Battlefield 4 was really the largest experience I've had in the franchise. But still, just from playing that short amount of time in Battlefield 3, I know that it was a good game, and you could easily tell which one's a good game and which one's a bad game just from playing at least like 20 hours of it. So, why do I want to talk about it? Well, Battlefield Hardline is coming out in 2 months. It comes out March 17th for all you that didn't know. And I'm not pre-ordering it per se, but I'm going to get it, and I'm probably going to buy it like the day before it comes out, because that's what they usually do. You get all the pre-order bonuses and stuff like that, yet you don't have like the risk of ruining, you know, the game beforehand just because developers feel like they can post a half-finished game. But anyway, so besides that point, the reason why I really do enjoy playing something like Battlefield is because it's so different. It's its own like unique game. It has its own world, and in that world you can do almost anything when it comes to on the ground warfare, or really just warfare in general. You could fly a jet, you could be in a tank, and that's really been the appeal for Battlefield for all FPS players. And I feel that that really sticks with everyone that plays the game. It's its own unique experience. So that's when Battlefield 4 came out, and a lot of people were disappointed because of some of the issues they were having where they couldn't get that maximum experience. Now, for me personally, I was also kind of harmed by this because I got the game and I expected it to be as good as Battlefield 3, as did everyone else, but here we are and we can't play the game to our maximum potential because of small issues. Now, they say these issues were patched, and a lot of people have been saying that they have been patched, but still, whenever I play it, I see these issues and they haven't like gone away. They're so resonant in the game itself, and I feel like it's maybe just the console, because I see PC players are having just a fine time, but I think they just don't care about the game anymore. They're pulling what the DayZ developers did, which is after a few days, or actually not a few days, but after a few months of the game being out, they decide to stop patching it because they have a new game on the way that they have to focus on. So they don't really care anymore about the game that's currently out, even though that's the one that people are still playing. Now, I totally get what, like, you know, the whole idea is behind this. Like, you know, we're coming off a new game, but the current game that you have out, even if your next game comes out in 2 months, it still shouldn't be so full of issues. I mean, look at a franchise like Call of Duty. I'm not going to say that Call of Duty is better than Battlefield. That's just opinionated. And that's not true whatsoever because, you know, it's opinionated. It's all based on what you like as a person. But if you play COD, a lot of games, a lot of the older ones especially, you can go back and they have replay value. Same thing with Battlefield though. They go back and they have replay value, and I feel like all first-person shooters, Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty, I know these aren't all the first-person shooters out there, but they are a large portion of the first-person shooter franchise because these are such big-name games, and they're the ones that most people in the community play that enjoy first-person shooters. So when all these games see a decline in the amount of like sales that they have, and just the total enjoyment that people have playing these games, it's kind of sad, and it's not only depressing, but it makes you think, do the developers care less, or do people just not like playing first-person shooters anymore? And you could really see that people still enjoy playing first-person shooters. I mean, you can tell by the amount of people that play the game, the amount of enthusiasm in the community, it's just always growing. So you really ask yourself, is it the game, is it the people, or is it just a mix of the two? So I feel like it's these aged veterans of first-person shooters that are kind of just getting on the grind of these games and these developers, and they're saying, you know what, we just want bigger, 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 we want better every single year. And it's kind of a hard standard to hit every single year. But then again, we have these developers who have been posting games, and on release date, they don't even work. So when you actually ask the question, is it the developer or is it the people that play the game, and are they too needy? Well, I feel like for Hardline, EA knows this, and they know that they had to focus really hard on this game, so it's not so much that they tried neglecting Battlefield 4, but they realized that Battlefield 4, they tried patching it, it worked for a bit, and then it went away, like all the patches just went away. It was like they did nothing and the game just went to shit again. So I feel like they don't care about it anymore. They don't want to fix it anymore because they know it's too broken to fix. So they're going to try and focus as hard as they can on Hardline, so that when Hardline is released, people can have the best experience they possibly can without it ruining, you know, whatever games they play that are also made from DICE or EA. So I hope you guys kind of get what I'm saying, and I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I mean, in the future, I hope that Hardline comes out and it's very successful. It's a very fun game, and it has all the things that Battlefield really has that I enjoy. But other than that, thank you for watching. My name is Exeter. I hope you guys are also getting Hardline, because I enjoy playing with more people, and the more people, the better. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Peace out, and goodbye.